Namaskar and welcome to SCERT's channel Vande Tripura. This is the educational channel of Government of Tripura running from SCERT. Today we bring a special discussion on theatre in education. Role of theatre as an effective pedagogical and experiential learning approach. Education today is moving beyond textbook learning and emphasizing participation, creativity and experiential understanding. In this context, historically it has been observed that theatre can play a powerful role in making learning more meaningful and engaging. To discuss the broader educational significance of this important theme, we are privileged to have with us the Director, National School of Drama, Theatre in Education, Tripura. Sir, welcome to Vande Tripura.
Namaskar, and it's a pleasure for me to be here, Vande Tripura, to talk about theatre in education and present scenario of theatre in education in India as well. So it will be a great fun for me to talk about this.
Thank you so much. So, to begin with, what is the concept of theatre in education and how it is different from the traditional theatre that we used to observe?
See, the basic difference, the objective is quite different from the total theatre that we observe around, because we concentrate on children. That is the main part. So, when PIE exactly started, so they have two kinds of orientations. That one was that the senior adults will perform for the children concerning their views or concerning their situations in life. That was the main purpose. Another thing is that there should be a theatre in every school. So that was the first approach in general. But now we are working on that working with children, we are training people to work with children, for the children, with the children's subjects. So that is the main ideology of behind this, having this NSG Tripura TI wing in Tripura. And for your information and for all over the world, this is the first institute in Asia which is actually dealing with this subject, and they are training teachers to work with children particularly. And in terms of theatre, I would like to say that theatre is the most powerful medium of expression. So there is nothing taking the conventions or taking the tools of theatre into education to make education more fun and lively. So that is the thing.
Yeah, that is a very I mean paradigm shift,
yes,
that has happened in the institution called theatre in education, and it's a way of actually influencing the education system or supporting the education system, yes, rather, because you see, when older people, they start showing shows to the children, it is not so much, I think, influential for the children. When children actually participate in that and in the right direction, your organization is moving, sir. So, I mean, what is or why is theatre in education rather considered as an effective pedagogical approach in modern education system?
So the main purpose is that there should be an effective communication between the learners and who are the facilitators.
Right.
We need to bridge that gap. That gap immersed automatically in our mind and old school system. So that we need to bridge, and we need to develop a kind of I would not use that word friendship, but you need to understand their emotions. You need to show them empathy, to share their own feelings, how they are feeling, how their sensations are getting aroused, or how they are shaping that we call like, we have a subject here that is called child development. So there are stages of development. So in the motor skill development period, you need to observe a 3 years old kid, okay, 4-year kids, how they are developing, they are coping up with their problems or not. Later comes the overall cognitive development, why this is that, about whether you need to access that when the boy is coming to you or a girl is coming to you, she or he is able to make an open eye or what should I say, and statement for herself or himself, that is more important.
Right,
Then you direct her to go from here to there.
Right.
So they should move naturally with their own logic.
Absolutely.
So that need to be developed, and that need to be understand from a teacher's perspective. I would also like to avoid this language that teacher.
Yeah.
Better I will use facilitator.
Yeah.
That is the main thing.
Right.
So that's why this theatre in education methodology will be affected and already affected in education system.
That's fine. So actually, see, after the publication of National Curriculum Framework, the shift was towards competency based learning. So in competency based learning also we find that knowledge, skill and attitude, I think in the development process of attitude, which means the behavioral pattern, etc.
Definitely.
Immense scope is there for the theatre in education. So let's move on to another thing, that in what ways can theatre help in developing communication, creativity and critical thinking among the learners. So you were organizing, as far as I know, in the summer, various summer camps.
Yes, definitely. We already have 5 summer camps going on in different areas of West Tripura district, and our target is to actually make them emotionally sound, to know each other. That means the empathy. I should know you,
yes,
your
absolutely,
behavior,
absolutely.
and I should recognize your own behavior, and as you will have to recognize me being the existent Biplab Borgakoti or Pathoda.
And the team also.
Definitely. So that's how we learn, through sharing. Learning by doing, that is our main motto. So you were given some improvisations in the workshop, so you need to explore the other relationship as well. I can be Biplav and you can be Partho, but I can once in the improvisation while working in theatre, you can become my father, and I can be your son, and I can have an argument with you.
Right.
But from my perspective and my observation as a kid, we are not going to force them to think around me. I am not going to give them any fixed structure that you need to target these issues or you need to explore these dialogues in between your text. So they have to explore by themselves.
Yeah.
So they improve the kind of communication skills. That is not only a verbal skill. Gestures are there, emotions are there.
Absolutely.
Yes, your senses are working there.
Fine.
When I am listening to you, that means my ear is active. If something is happening or you are throwing at me, if I am touching something, my touching senses, their skin is there. So we are also evolving or introducing the sensory memory.
Right.
How does it works?
Right.
While you are in the field of anything, in while you are studying, while you are playing, or while you are enacting. So you need to carry on those sensory memories with you so that you have the probable sensation in your body at the right time, at the right moment. So that is the thing.
Fantastic. So the thing is also that leadership quality
Yes.
also can be developed
Yes.
while they are working together,
Yes.
and at the same time you can actually they become more confident to express themselves.
Yes.
So my next point is that, is there any program under this TIE that can contribute to inclusive education?
Definitely. When we do our classes, actually, there are no benches and desks.
Acha.
We used to sit all over the places somehow, sometimes, or we used to sit in a circle so that we can see each other and we can listen to each other and we can feel that vibe that all the group is coming together. So in typical classroom setup, that scope is not there. So there will be some backbench students and as well as there will be some frontbench students. So it is not necessary to mark them that on that way, because roll number is just an game for me. But somehow the kid sitting on the last bench, somehow he feel rejected or deprived from the main classroom. That is the thing.
Isolate.
So isolates himself, but otherwise he can imagine and he can sense through through his sensory memories that okay, I'm not part of that class. Like this kind of thing can come to his mind or her mind. So we need to include all the people who are coming to us. So yet there are possibilities, because without desks and benches we can explore many things in the classroom. We can create a science hub, we can create a musical hub, we can create a sports ground, etc., etc. The whole classroom can become transformative from one place to another place. So the typical this culture, jo blackboard, bench, desk culture, I think it should be addressed somehow.
Yeah, and at the same time, what is nowadays, earlier when we were children at that time, whenever this class was silent, it was treated as the class is very successful, as if the sage on the stage is the teacher. But nowadays, the word is that there should be learning buzz, so that everybody can express
Yes.
their views.
Yes.
Okay, so the things are changing, and you are one of the people who is bringing change into the education system of Tripura. Thank you for that. But at the same time, I would like to ask you another question, that what is your message to the teachers? As far as I know, some of the students who came out from TIE NSD Tripura, they are now working in different schools. How they are contributing? Do you think that it should be institutionalized and it should be integrated more with the education system of Tripura?
So what I feel is that education is not a stereotype thing. It needs improvement day by day. It should grow one by one classes. So my advice to my teachers usually is that you are the co-learners. Don't think, babe, that you are the masters of a subject. You are only a method to, only a, what should I say, that way to communicate that syllabus or that curriculum that you have given. So you need to, you are not the dictator or anything to conduct the classes like this. So first of all, when you change yourself as a co-learner, then your concept will grow, concept of teaching will grow day by day, because it will change everything. Otherwise, you will fall into that stereotype pattern that we were in 20 years back.
Right.
So that is the thing, from my.
And at the same time, I have seen that TIE students who are working now in the education system, they are like Hamlin. Okay, all the students are following them.
बिल्कुल.
Why?
Yes.
Because they are getting something, the students are getting something. So, your institution is actually started a remarkable journey, and in that journey at the same time, see, as in SCERT, we are looking at the development of the curriculum, following the textbooks, etc., and development of the textbooks, etc. So, if we can get your support and we can handhold each other, then I think there will be a very, wonderful situation in Tripura.
Definitely, definitely. See, whenever I go for any workshop or outside, then I always seek SCRT's collaboration. We have conducted as many as 350 around teachers training workshops
Wow.
already.
Right.
And each year we do a summer camp in almost 5 venues or 6-10 venues every year. So in the theatre, in the teachers training workshop, I would like more collaboration from SCERT Tripura, so that we can strengthen the at least the academic part delivered by the facilitators or the teachers. So we can give them some tools to interact with the students easily and in a very friendly manner. So that is my thing.
So, thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable insights on the academic and educational importance of theatre in education. This discussion was highlighted how theatre can enrich teaching learning processes and contribute to holistic development of learners. And as you know, we are proud enough that in our state, NSD has its own theatre in education wing, and the director is with me. So, I think that in the coming days, it will be a joint venture by SCERT in coordination with National School of Drama, so that students can explore what is experiential learning actually means. Thank you very much, sir,
Thank you
for coming to SCERT. And from the end of the Vande Tripura, I once again want to thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear viewers. We will be continuing our journey regarding various newer topics, newer discussions. Keep watching Vande Tripura.